Let me show y'all what's going on in here.
Yeah, listen, my kids are 19 and 21. You can't be posting that.
We don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
What you mean? You in the video? I'm finna, yes, I'm recording y'all. I'm recording y'all. What's wrong with y'all?
boy, if you don't put that
What's wrong
phone
with
down,
y'all?
I'm gonna put that phone in the trash.
This crazy. Don't see.
Do women need men?
On behalf of all independent girls worldwide, I'm here to say that we are The reason why I don't have a boyfriend is because I really actually
Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you're doing well today. Today we will be reacting to a video from the Modern King titled, Girlbosses Try Intimidating Men, Get Brutally Humbled. You know, in today's world, women like to say that men are intimidated by them because they have jobs and make their own money. The independent boss babes who constantly brag that they don't need a man in their lives. But then these women fail to understand that men don't care and they are not intimidated by them because their egos are too high. But anyway, guys, not to waste any of your time, let's jump right to the video.
Never go out with a man and he does not pay for my friend. I will never speak to that man again.
Part 457 of women that got their priorities up. Viewer discretion is advised.
There was this one time, this guy that liked me invited me out with all of his friends. And I was like, okay, well, I'm with my friend. He's like, great, bring her. We all eat, we laugh, everybody orders, it's fine. My friend had to leave early because she had something to do. That was the original plan.
Something about the way she says that tells me that her friend didn't really have to leave early. I feel like it was a setup, but let's continue.
So when she left and the bill came, his guy friends were like, your friend just ditches and leaves on the bill? I was like, there's like 7 guys here.
What does 7 guys have to do with your friend paying her part of the bill? I'm having a really difficult time understanding why someone would go out and just assume that just because there are men in the environment that their bill is paid for. Last time I checked, she wasn't dating any of those men. Why should those men be obligated to pay her part of the bill? I don't understand. Why does the man that you were talking to have to be obligated to pay her part of the bill? Like, does she not have money? Why did she come out?
All got a prefix menu and unlimited drinks. The total was less than $100. Not that even the total mattered.
If the total didn't matter, why did you bother bringing it up? You tried to use it as a point of reference to show how broke or cheap these men could possibly be because it was less than $100. No, you used it as a point of reference. We saw what the fuck you just did.
I felt so uncomfortable. I looked at the guy that invited me and I was like, hey, look, it's fine. I'll pay for it. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, my friends, they don't know any better. But in my head, I got the ick.
Wait, so this video is not even about the man that invited you out. It's about his friends? So his friends are supposed to have the same standard that he has? What the is going on? I am genuinely curious. Where do y'all find this level of entitlement? Why does his friends have to live up to the same standard as him? That's his friends. They're not dating you. They could be whoever they want to be.
Because you invited me and my friend, and your friends made that kind of remark. No, you didn't say it, but your friends did. And that's just an energy I cannot get behind. If you cannot pay for my friend too, I don't feel comfortable dating you.
What the is she talking about? He told you he would pay for it. His friends did not want to pay the bill, but he said he would. He didn't have an issue with it. He invited the 2 of y'all out. She left. He agreed to pay the tab for the both of y'all. What the is the issue? So what? His friends didn't want to pay your friend's tab. They don't have to. Yo, y'all losing it.
It's a gentleman thing to do. If you can't do it, it's okay. Just don't say yes to my friend coming. Because splitting the bill and things like that, no thank you.
You know what really should have gave this woman the ick? The fact that her friend walked out the house broke. What should really give you the ick is that you're friends with a broke person that likes to freeload off of other people, men in particular. What's really going to give you the ick is when you watch this video back and you realize how stupid you sound. Maybe you won't make these type of videos anymore. I will tell you no lie, I am all out of answers for these type of women. It's just, there's literally no saying.
These types of women don't care as long as it benefits them. They have a huge sense of entitlement and think that men owe them something for simply just existing.
Aisha Curry, I'm gonna need you to stop doing interviews. You are married to Steph Curry. Let me tell you something. Screw the money, screw the fame, screw the basketball player. That man is a loyal man from what we see. We've never heard no cheating scandals. These dusties, bummies don't know how to be loyal to save their life. And you are married to Steph Curry. And you've never heard no allegations, no accusations. And trust me, these girls will let it be known if they were messing with Steph Curry. Like, come on now. The guy is a God-fearing man. Hard worker. Great dad. Gave you 4 beautiful kids. You don't gotta work for the rest of your life, shorty, just because you married the Steph Curry. One of the best basketball players in the game, for sure going to be a Hall of Famer. And you want to talk in the interviews about how you wanted to be the corporate girly and you didn't want kids. Yeah, I get it. Everybody has dreams and aspirations. But at this point, you're embarrassing him because it's like every interview you want to let it be known you're not happy. Then let somebody else marry him. Let somebody else live the lavish lifestyle. Let somebody else make him happy. What you thought was going to happen marrying a basketball player? You thought he was going to be home every single day? No, bro. That's what comes with the game. I would be meal prepping for that man, doing everything he got to do. You on interviews talking about how, in other words, you're miserable. You act like you want to go cheat. It's really crazy. The women that have it all are always complaining. And the women that are out here got to wake up every day, got to work, dealing with these dusties that don't know how to be loyal to save their life, cheat with anybody walking, anybody that talks to them. And you're married to the Steph Curry, a God-fearing man, and you look miserable. This is some bullshit.
Women like this just want men to spoil them and provide them with a lavish lifestyle without any reciprocation. They want men to invest time and money on them while offering nothing in return. They don't think that they have to put in any level of work into the relationship. But relationships don't work like that. Both partners have to invest in each other in order for the relationship to work. And not one person putting in a lot of work while the other just feels entitled to it.
C'est tout dans cette maison, j'en ai marre. Je nettoie le sol, je nettoie les toilettes, je fais à manger, je prépare les cartables, je suis crevée. J'en peux plus.
Okay, pick up the screwdriver. Put it down, okay. Pick up the tongs. Okay. Now the tape measure, pick it up.
What's the meaning of this?
Okay, put it down. Close the bread.
Close the bread.
Yeah, like you're putting it away. Pick up the basketball. Pick up the basketball. Okay.
And what?
It's good to know. It's for my research.
Michael, explain this to me. Why is it that wives are always the ones that are expected to cook for their husbands breakfast, lunch, and dinner? All of the meals, all of the time. Why is that always just expected of us?
It's not expected. It's guaranteed by law.
By law? What law? What law says that wives are supposed to make dinner for their husbands, and why isn't it the other way around?
Well, I can't remember which exactly law it was or when it was written, but from what I understand, the law states that I am entitled to 3 meals a day as your prisoner.
Michael? What?
You have to feed your prisoners, and I'm the one you got. I'm the one stuck here. So the least you can do is make a few meals.
No? No. You ready to get the next one?
No.
Why not?
This is my only pair of glasses, man.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
God.
When we got into it last night, I didn't like that. So I just figured moving forward, instead of arguing back,
I'm gonna just lock your glasses up. And then you ain't got no choice but to see where I'm coming from.
Unlock them now.
I'm not unlocking those. I'm not gonna deal with this. I left the phone right there for you. If you want to call the locksmith.
6.5 hours later.
Figured it out yet?
Okay, they're completely wrong. Fix it. Come on, wake up clean.
I mean, if you really think about it, a relationship is kind of like that lock. Life is all about figuring out the problem.
Yeah, tell you that picky me at the crib and you finna have a problem.
And this is how you mind your business. Peep this. Shorty get in the car, right? It's my neighbor. I'm cutting grass. All of a sudden I hear, boom! So I look up for a half a second because I'm kind of nosy. Then I say, you know what? That ain't my mother problem. That ain't my mother problem. I kept cutting. She tried to assess the damage, trying to wipe it off. That bumper is damaged. Damaged. She drive off, and guess what I do? Yep, you right. I kept on cutting. I just kept on cutting.
What's your age?
57.
Are you single?
Yes.
Have you ever proposed to a woman before?
Yes.
How did that turn out for you?
A marriage and 2 children.
And then divorce?
And then divorce, yes.
How long was your marriage with your ex-wife?
About 20 years.
How do you go from having a whole family life to coming back out into the world as a single man?
There's a thing I refer to as a ladder of love. People walk up the ladder of love when they're beginning a relationship. They say, oh, I really like you. I'll do this for you. The next person says, oh, well, if you'll do that for me, then I'll do this for you. Oh, well, if you'll do that for me, then I'll do this for you. If you'll do this for me. Well, I'm not going to do that for you. Oh, well, then I'm not going to do this for you. And then I'm not going to do this for you. And then they walk down the ladder of love. And at some point, people reduce themselves to the passion and the love and that chemistry, that oxytocin, that thing that really draws you together. It begins to die. And if you don't have the basis for the relationship, things that you love to do together, then eventually you grow apart and you either become people who don't like each other, or you do what we did, you become like a brother and a sister.
Do you see yourself getting married to a woman again, or is it more of just a life partner thing from this point going forward?
So I haven't married a second time, but I'm looking for a wife.
Why even take that risk?
There comes a point in your life when you start asking yourself the question, what am I going to do with the time that I have left? And that's when you start viewing life very differently. You realize that there's a number of days you have left to live, but you want to decide how to make those days really count. I'm not thinking anymore about how to build an empire because I did that. And so when you reach that point in your life, you say to yourself, what do I want to do? How do I want to give back? Who do I want to teach? Who do I want to mentor? What do I want to leave as my legacy? And then you say to yourself, who do I want to do that with?
It is a terrible idea to base your relationship on emotions and feelings, because emotions come and go. If you base your love on feelings and emotions, then that love will not last, because once those feelings go away, if the spark that you once felt for each other is gone, then the relationship is over. If feelings become the basis of the relationship, then the partners will start to fall out of love for each other and look for potential new partners who will make them feel those same emotions that became the basis of the relationship. Never let emotions and feelings be the basis of your relationship, but rather lead with love coming out of your own will in the relationship. Love is an act of the will, which is accompanied by emotion, not led by emotion, which leads to action on behalf of its object. You choose to love a person regardless of how you feel like. If you lead with love, then there is a sure way that you will remain with each other for the rest of your lives. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's video there. If you have any thoughts about this, be sure to leave your comments on the comments section below. And if you liked the video, kindly like and subscribe to the channel. It will always be appreciated. And have a wonderful day. And as always, I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.